you looking for somebody to entertain you, right?
Amen.
So you looking for some of that exclusive stuff depending on what mood you in, right? So you looking for the best actor or actress to entertain you in that particular role that he or she is playing. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
We're gonna pass around the collection plate.
Yeah.
Gotta get one Netflix password because they crank that.
So sad.
So today in the building, man, I am grateful to have some brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Not
on
just
their
any type
way.
of brothers, man.
Yeah.
Not just any type of brothers.
Of course, of course.
These is a different type of flavor, intellectual.
Okay.
They stimulating the mind. The conversation we was having off mic before we started. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, like artificial, intelligent citizen up in Canada that if I smack the shit out of her, she gonna feel it. Shit like that, you know what I mean?
That type deal.
What I like about it is this one is this is a local STL. You know, we always reaching back to our community, showing we got different types of versatility and different types of you know, artists and people that's got talent in St. Louis. St. Louis get looked over quite a bit, but we here radio, we bring you the nuggets, the jewels. You know, Stan Chino been in the lab. He been, you know, marinating some things, and this interview is coming exclusive to We Hear Radio.
Facts.
But without further ado, we're gonna let these gentlemen introduce themselves. Or should we introduce them?
You know, we keep it live. We keep
Oh!
it exclusive.
Getting ready for you. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? So,
Father Stan Chino.
I say we got three brothers doing their thing, you know what I mean, on the grind with it. You know what I mean? Have a purpose, have a vision, have a lane that they're trying to accomplish, and as it looks, they damn near on their way. If not on their way, they there. You know what I mean? Speaking into existence, right?
Yeah.
So the cast of Efflictim,
The movie.
yeah, is definitely in the building.
Yeah.
The homie Darius,
Yeah.
the homie Devron,
There it is.
and my man Zach
That's right.
in the building. What's happening, fellas?
What's that?
What's going on?
So, you guys got this movie coming out, Efflictim, November 3rd,
Yeah.
a couple of weeks away. What was the motivation behind this particular film?
This film was based on me and a friend.
Okay.
Was leaving the gas station. I grew up in Winsfield, so I only spent my summer in the city, so I'm a country boy.
Oh, okay.
So,
hold on. So,
Damn right, country boy.
so you go back to Winsfield before it was developed.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's much more developed now than it was back in the day. You know what I mean?
But actually, man, to keep it real, Winsfield has always been hip. Like my generation and younger, it's like a lot of guys from like Pine Line, Berkeley.
They jumping out there. That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
Their parents came out to work at the GM out there.
Yeah.
So my generation, everybody from St. Louis. We just live in St. Louis. I mean,
Okay.
live in Winsfield.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But back to the story. Me and my homeboy was leaving the Quick Trip, and this white guy was outside the Quick Trip. He offered us 15 grand to drive him downtown.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, pump them brakes. Oh. A man at the gas station?
Yeah, it was guy at the gas station. Had
He
a
said he
duffel
gonna
bag.
offer you 15.
He said
1,000?
he had 15 grand for us to drive him downtown.
A random. Just random.
Just
out the
random.
blue.
He was just
Ride.
out the blue. He just needed a ride. And I guess we was stereotyped. And I had long hair then. You know, I was
Okay.
wearing braids and 2 strands then.
Yeah.
So he probably stereotyped us like, oh, they must know
Yeah.
what St. Louis is about.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, he had this big black duffel bag, and he wouldn't tell us what was in the bag, but he just kept saying, yeah, I can't tell you what's in the bag, but the people we going to meet, they gonna pay you.
Oh shit, this one got good. This is a good movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It sounds like a movie.
Yeah, he said the people we going to meet gonna pay you, and then the Devron that I was like, you can ride, but you not gonna make it. So, like we gonna whatever you got in this bag. Then,
Oh Jesus.
but we ended up not going after politicking with me and my guy. We ended up not going, so the movie is this suspense drama love story based on what would have happened if we went.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boy, he didn't put some seasoned salt, some Lowry's, some extra
Yeah.
garlic pepper.
Hey, grandma's big toe.
Oh
Lemon
man.
pepper.
Hey,
Yeah, all
what,
that.
hey, what Jay say? This is my life. This is my real life.
Got the Kings.
I like the way that it all is set up.
Yeah.
Now-
it's a nice setup.
Dude come to the gas station. You see two brothers, you know what I'm saying? You say they probably stereotyped, okay. You said the old devil would have been like, hey, you ain't gonna make it. What's in that bag?
Yeah.
But what catches my ear is that the guy was like, I'm not gonna pay you, but when we get what we're going to, they gonna pay you. Now my first thought was, y'all must have been kind of young, and he must have been an older guy, so he might have been looking for some fill-ins for some smash, that type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, definitely.
Or another, situation of, hey, can you hook me up with, some of the street work, and then blah, 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 and then you got some paperwork on you.
Yeah.
So
one of the two.
Right,
One of
right.
the two was gonna happen. Yeah.
So
I
check
was
this
nervous
out.
for you.
So we got a call on the line. You there?
Yeah, what's cracking with it?
What's going on, brother? We got the cast from Efflictim in the building, the movie. What's happening?
Not much, man. Trying to get on the screen, man.
Hey, but real talk though, this movie is just the beginning of a
I gotta be a
platform.
stunt double or something.
Oh man, definitely. You want a stunt double?
Now you want
Now
to
we-
be a stunt double.
Oh man, we,
I'm
I'm saying.
back a couple times.
Yeah, we live right now. So if you look like any of us on this live video, we can work that out.
For real, for real.
So you trying to be a stunt devil, huh, bro?
Yeah, I'm trying to do some karate or something.
And we got choreographed fight scenes, all but it's real, man. People, Zach done jumped over some cars and some fences and fell off.
I got it on video too.
Yeah. People done got accidentally pistol whipped.
Damn.
Yeah,
He
it's
said accidentally pistol whip in a movie theater. Hold
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
They ain't even part of the
it gets
intro.
real. The stunts get real, man. So if you for real, we for real.
Right.
He said that was too much for him.
I guess so.
Hello, you there?
Yeah,
You say if you for real, he for real.
I bet.
Tell
I'll
them,
get the information to link up.
tell them email us at efflictimthemovie.com. At Gmail. Efflictimthemovie@gmail.
You get that?
It's a little low. I can't hear him.
All right, check this out. He said email Efflictim. You ready to write it down?
Yeah.
EFFLICTIM
The movie
the movie
at Gmail.
at gmail.com.
Okay. I bet that.
Hey man, somebody gonna get with you ASAP.
Connections.
Man, we ain't even jumped to the interview yet, man. You know, this is,
I appreciate it, guys. Make
this
sure you
is
hit
so
them up.
organic, man. We ain't even jumped to the interview yet.
All right. That was dope, dog. That was dope. That
I
was
didn't
dope.
expect.
They already hiring people. Look, listen.
Hiring already.
Now you gonna get hired, but you might not have no insurance. You gonna get about $50. You might get pistol whipped and follow a couple cars, but you gonna have a
Yeah,
good
but you gonna
time.
have a job. You gonna
Okay,
have
so
memories.
you was inspired by the story that with the guy with the quick trip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That happened some years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the between time, that's when you was working on this script, or you decided to do other things, or how did you?
Yeah, man, we've been working on. Actually, this is the third time we filmed this. So
Third time?
Third time. We've
Okay.
been working on this since 2012. We worked on it
Okay.
since 2012. So
All
yeah,
right.
it's been a long process. We learned a lot along the way, man. But this finished product, man, I'm super proud of it, and I'm excited for everybody to see it, man.
So you was
Like,
tweaking it,
exactly.
making it stronger, taking out storylines, putting in storylines.
Taking out actors, putting in actors.
Yeah.
Okay.
That whole nine.
Alright.
Yeah.
So King Darius in the building. What's happening, brother?
What's going on, bro?
So how long you been getting down and acting and all that?
Man, this is what I do, bro. I went to school.
Oh yeah.
Like, I honestly, so I realized like it was my junior year of, actually my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
I took an acting class because I'd always been on stage, but I never just formally called myself an actor.
Right.
I'm in my acting class, and my acting teacher, she's just like, you gotta come audition. I was always an athlete though, So I'm like, it was baseball season, baseball my favorite. So I'm like, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
okay.
audition for no damn play during baseball season. I'll holler at you in the fall.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So originally my plan, I wanted to go to school to be an architect. But
Okay.
in all honesty, got into architect classes in high school. I was good at it, but that shit was mad boring, bro. I'm just like, I would be miserable if I do this.
Facts.
So it made me just propel myself further into acting. So I went to school, and man, when I say I went from thinking about being an actor to like being an actor, and it's just like that may seem like a small thing, but it's a huge difference. Like when you actually become an actor and you get around other talented people. So this is what I do. I love this, man. It's like, and I do both film and theater. So it's like I just love acting as a whole. So it's like, this is what I plan to do. And I'm one of the few people I know who went to school to be an actor who, like, I do this for, like, this is what I do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This is lame. That's how you get his bread.
Yeah. Like,
Not to mention all the girls you see in there, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get it. I know what it is. You know, King Darius ain't pulling it.
Hey, that's a legend.
He seen casting calls like, hey, you know what?
He said, I'm gonna be a producer.
Hey, you heard me? No, but for real though, man, I do everything like both in front of the camera and behind the camera. So like my
Yeah,
major
he
was
does.
theater production.
Okay.
So being an actor, but then my minor was broadcast media.
Right.
So
Okay.
I knew no matter what, I'm gonna be a part of this world because it's just it comes natural. And of course, it's a hell of a lot of work to be done, but it's something I love. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that process of creating something, like the idea of something, and then you see it on the screen. It's the trippiest thing in the world,
Yeah.
bro. Like, it's the most crazy thing to watch. First conversation, I'll never forget it. The first day I walked on set, me and Nice just started talking. And we talking about the St. Louis scene. We've been marginalized for so long that it actually made us have to figure out how to make quality product. We was trying to help other people create their dreams. Now we figured out how to use the cameras. Now we figured out how to edit. Now we figured out how to score a film. And what happens is, now we know that we can do it independently.
Right.
So we're not signing no deals. We can sign a partnership. You can help me distribute this mug, but I'm not finna sign a deal where you gonna get all the bread off of this. Because I know it's good. You wouldn't even be talking to me if the product not good. So now it's empowered us. Like what was supposed to tear us down and keep us separate has actually empowered us to the point where now
Big
all the
facts.
eyes gonna come back.
Big
It's
facts.
all projects being worked on, bro, and every last one of them are quality.
All right, now listen, listen, audience. We're here ready to listen. There's so many Jews that is being dropped in this, little interview right now. It's crazy. You're gonna have to like put it back, listen to it again.
Yeah.
But we got some questions coming up. I know we're gonna get to the movie and talk about more of the body and how it all came about. But really listen to this interview. I'm telling you, these guys are here talking about production companies, talking about school, and talking about they had dreams. In one aspect being an architect, and then one was out in Winsfield where they had no street lights, no sidewalks. That's what the story is. We ain't really got to Zach yet, but we know he do stunts and stuff like that. But I'm telling y'all, this is a really good interview, and this is one that's from STL. This is the heart right here.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Man.
Sure. Y'all see the hat, don't y'all?
Right. STL will. So Zach,
What's
you know
going
what I
on?
mean? What's your story?
My story, well, it's funny. Me and Darius, we actually very similar. In high school, I've always wanted to be an actor my entire life, but I had stage fright, right? So I wanted to be a stuntman. So any physical challenge, that's where it first started. My friends, I did the high jump in high school, and they was like, "Hey Zach, can you jump over a car?" And I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "I don't know."
I was willing to try it out.
They said, "Let's do it." And they filmed me jumping over a car, and then I tested it out a couple of years ago. I still got it, so I stopped being afraid of being, behind the scenes, and I used to build sets because I was too afraid to be on stage. And through time, and I used to work at STL TV doing like the man on the street type stuff.
Oh, okay. That's what's
type
up.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And I realized real quick that broadcasting is not my. I want to create, do creative projects, and in broadcasting, you kind of almost have to not really have personality.
Yeah.
Just gotta give other people information.
Right.
I want to tell stories.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so.
That's cool. I like that, man. Like he jumping over cars. He had a partner. Hey, man, what's going on? I ain't behind the camera. Like I need to jump over a car. Let y'all know what y'all working on. So how you build the set? That's
Oh, yeah.
that's dope. They can't do nothing without the set being built.
So how you initially get over the stage fright?
Well, I mean, apparently, and I forgot this, but my mom had told me that I used to practice crying in the mirror. So when I was a kid, so it's one of those things. I forgot all
From
about
the
this.
jump, he was
But
doing
I have
shit.
been. It's one of those things. You may start somewhere mentally, emotionally, physically. That does not mean that is the peak of your ability to achieve something.
Right.
So when I say your skill level at the beginning does not matter. But if you have the mental capacity and the will to push forward, then you have nothing to do but to achieve success. Okay. So my stage fright just went away because when you do something once and then you do it 1,000 times, if you have the will to keep pushing forward, you shouldn't be the same person by the time you do it that 1,000 times. By the time you do it that 5,000, 10,000 times.
Yeah.
So you just gotta keep working.
I feel that. Well, that's just a little bit right quick, man. I don't have to.
That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot, man.
That's just a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get in the deep details of this movie Efflictim, because just the beginning of it, you random meeting a guy at Quick Trip, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you, I want to know what's going on with this. So keep it locked, y'all. You know what I mean? We're going to get deep down into it in just a second.
Yeah.
We live, we exclusive, we're...
Would you like to increase your customer base, grow your online presence, transform the look of your brand? Let the marketing experts at Logo Graphics Design and Advertising help you hit the mark. Logo Graphics has provided marketing solutions for businesses for over 26 years. Our services include website development, marketing flyers or banners, email marketing, nonprofit outreach, social media management, and more. Contact our office to turn your ideas into solutions today. Call us at 1-800-288-9524 or email us at logographicsdna@gmail.com.
Have you ever been pressed for time? Rushing to get to that very important meeting with the big guys, or trying to beat that grace period at work and finding somewhere to park is nearly impossible? You finally find a parking spot in front of the parking meter, and you realize that you didn't bring any change. You happen to look over and see a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk, and for a half second, we immediately assume that the homeless person wants something from us. We snap back to reality as we check all our pockets for change because we don't want to get a parking ticket. Coincidentally, we look over and see the homeless man handing us the exact change we need for the parking meter. My new album, View from the Inside Out, was created to encourage listeners to not judge a book by its cover, because sometimes it's the person that we least expect that will be the one that gives us exactly what we need when we need it. View from the Inside Out drops March 19 everywhere. And remember, integrity matters the most when you're by yourself.
Pain is something we all have to live with. Aching joints, arthritis, flare-ups from injuries that we long forgot. We each deal with pain in our own way until it becomes debilitating and we need real help. Even worse are the medications with opioids, steroids, and chemical ingredients we can't even pronounce or don't even know where they come from. Do we really want to put these potentially lethal drugs into or on our bodies? Did you know that even taking simple over-the-counter medicines for pain can have dangerous side effects when mixed with certain foods or other prescriptions? It's time to leave the harmful drugs behind and use No More Pain Herbal Blend. This blend of essential oils is 100% drug and chemical free. Massage into any joint or muscle for immediate pain relief. Don't believe it? Try it for yourself. Try it free for 30 days, and if you feel it doesn't work, simply return it. If it works for you, keep it and pay just $29.99. It's simple and painless. Take the 30-day challenge and get back to being you. Call today, 650-278-4428. That's 650-278-4428, or visit us on the web at beyondbeautiful.club. That's www.beyondbeautiful.club. Join the club and get back to being you.
Hey, I bring to you DOC, Disciples of Christ Ministries. We are dedicated to the advancement of God's kingdom by bringing our people closer to Christ. We are proving ways to effectively commit Scripture to memory. If you want to memorize biblical text but are not sure what to memorize or how, the SOAP study is perfect for you. The SOAP method: Scripture, observation, application, prayer, is the perfect launching point to begin hiding God's Word in your heart. This user-friendly and godly-inspired gift will give you thought starters to encourage you and others on your spiritual journey, bringing you intrinsic, extrinsic, and most importantly, eternal value. For more information, you may contact us today at 314-449-1337. Receive a free Bible with your order today.
The Dynasty Media Portal is a media distribution platform reflecting multiple genres of music, film, and special events via radio, television, and online streaming. Advertisers and content generators are connected to a combined listening audience of over 14 million viewers with any single piece of content. It's unlimited access for your organization or business through digital and social media marketing. Contact us at 1-800-288-9524 or email us at dynastytelevision@gmail.com. Visit www.dynastytelevisionmediaportal.com and experience what it means to be destined for Dynasty.
Everybody, this story, I love it the most, this plot line, is because every character can identify with somebody in real life with their story. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can take something from this and relate to it. And I guarantee you, everybody in this theater, when we had this premiere, somebody's going to attach to some character and follow them throughout the whole movie. It's real. So that's what I love about this.
So who are you in the movie? What's your character name?
Lorenzo Daniels. I'm from New York City.
Okay.
I'm from Marcy Projects. And I'm here in St. Louis, and I'm a kingpin.
Oh, okay. So you got the accent down and everything.
New York, son. Yeah.
So how you work your character in the storyline?
Actually, my character is, without giving away too much, my character is stirring up the pot.
Oh, so you like the villain?
Yeah, I'm
kind of sort of.
Yeah.
Them always the fun roles.
Exactly, and it's so fun to play a villain because, like in real life, I'm cool, man. Like I'm nothing close to a villain, and it's so fun. Right? It's so fun to play something complete opposite of who you are in real life. You get to really hone in and just embody this other person and just play a big ass game and pretend.
Right.
It's dope, man. I love it.
You pull on one of them, Denzel Washington moves in Training Day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
I can't wait, man. I pull a lot of my motivation. I'm a huge Denzel fan, so I pull a lot of my motivation from Training Day and Training Day, John Q, believe it or not, and American Gangster. So I pull a lot of my character from they get influenced by that. Yeah.
Darius, who you playing in the movie?
I'm Sherrick Dotson, man. I'm the best friend to Zach, who's Marcus Holbrook.
Okay.
My character is, man, honestly, he's the guy from St. Louis you can meet every day. He's that guy who understands the streets, been around the streets, probably ran the streets, but he's reforming. And the hardest part about what he's going through is he always knows how to hit the lick. I know how to do it, but it's just the idea of I know that I'm trying to go for something better. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make sure he made a promise to his grandmother, like to stay on the path. You know what I'm saying? To stay focused, and he's struggling with that because it's like, man, we don't gotta be struggling for no money. I know how to go get money, but it's just the idea of him having to stay focused, and then in relationship to me and Marcus, it's that idea of I'm his rational friend. Like Marcus is he Sesame Street optimistic, like
he's a dream.
He just like let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, nah, bro, that don't make sense. But he's that friend. Also, I stay by his side because it's just like I know some lessons he got to learn by himself, but I'm right there with him to make sure he's good though. You know what I'm saying? We got that brotherly relationship where we know all had that relationship with your boy. even if his heart is in the right place, you know he finna mess something up.
Yeah.
But you gotta cover him, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just to be right there with him no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? So that's the relationship that we have within the film. So I would say my character is balanced. He's one of the most balanced in the film, I would say. And he understands both worlds.
Okay.
That's the greatest way I can put it. He understands both sides of the coin.
And Zach, you mark his whole
That's
book.
right. And first off, I would say there's nothing wrong with being optimistic.
Hey, but
Which is fun for me because in real life, I'm a straight up 10 toes down in the game. You know what I'm saying? No, but Marcus is optimistic. You know, he's one of those people that it's all right. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be a better day. You know, tomorrow. You know, so you could be going through hell. But everybody needs that friend that they could just call and talk to, where it's like the moment you're in their presence, just, you know what, maybe it ain't so bad. And Marcus is one of those friends. It can be naive sometimes, but from his standpoint, optimism, he just want to have a good day. At the end of the day, he's just trying to get to the better day. So
He ain't having a bad day. He ain't letting them get him down.
no.
So this character Jocelyn,
That's
We'll get into the juicy peaks.
kind of put her in there without giving us too much. You know,
Jocelyn is engaged to Marcus.
Yeah, that's okay.
They got a interesting relationship. Like Jocelyn come with baggage, and we don't necessarily Marcus. Nobody necessarily knows what Jocelyn's baggage is, but it's a lot to affect the immediate lives of people around her that she loves.
Yeah, to me, she's just a beautiful school teacher, you know, trying to teach the kids, you know, which goes hand in hand with my personality is Marcus. You know, I'm a lover, I'm gonna have a good day, she's educated, I'm thinking everything's great, and just, you know,
Man, this
craziness.
you know, this is a good movie, man.
Yeah.
We ain't even seen it yet, but this is a good movie.
Yeah.
Just the sound of it alone make me, you know, want to click on the audible and, you know, make sure I can hear it, you know.
Yeah, we got there's trailers on that. I don't know if people watching can see the trailer, but we got trailers on the website.
You got like 10 minutes when you turn this movie on.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes
of just like, this is just everyday normal life. You got 10 minutes. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Did you guys submit this in the St. Louis Film Festival?
Yes, when it was a web series, we submitted an episode. So
Okay,
we
maybe that's-
evolved from a web series to a full feature.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's
Yeah.
what I'm reading. Okay, gotcha. Now, what I like about this is in the St. Louis scene, you guys are, you know, working behind the scenes on the street, doing your own thing, accomplishing your dreams and stuff like that, and you're starting to get some traction, get some buzz. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's pretty cool. That's dope. How is it working with people that don't, I guess, see you guys as industry? You know what I mean? Are you guys more like, you know, the outsiders already into a market that's established? You know what I mean?
I don't even think we give it down, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, King Darius.
I'm just being honest, like if I have to be honest,
Okay,
bro, like we
okay.
just like focused on what we focused on because we see the vision.
Yeah.
So it's like no matter what, they just gotta see it in time, and this is really what it comes down to. Because if we focus on, like I said, trying to let somebody else give us an opportunity, we're gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
So honestly, we don't even have them conversations. I don't think we've ever had that conversation. It's always creation mode.
It's either regardless at the end of the day, this ship is gonna sail. So either you drilling screws, swinging hammers, banging nails, cutting wood, or you getting left on the dock when we set sail. I mean, that's just what it is right now. Like we trying to build something solid for the city. Like my whole, like people always write movies and scripts and they got this end of the day like message, like fortune cookie message. This ain't that. This is a platform for the city, for artists, writers, producers, actors, actresses, rappers, singers, anybody. The stunt double dude that called in, you know, this is a platform for the city, man, to build off of, because St. Louis is just as, if not more talented than any other region in this country, bro. And it's about time that we got our just due, and that's what Efflictim is about. Like that was my whole idea with doing Efflictim.
And professionalism speaks for itself. Like
Yeah.
no matter what your personality is, your skill level, if you come and you're professional and you want to get something done, you can always move forward with the people that want to move forward. Only people who like drama and people like messes, they get stuck and left behind. If you want to pursue something and get something done, success is measured by those who complete things that they set out to do. So move forward. We're
Hey, there's some preaching going on. This is educated Harvard people over here. We ain't got Zach and got Devon and man, woo.
So the premiere is November 3rd
Yeah.
at the Emerson Theater, Herre State University.
Harris Stokes
Herre State University. How y'all pull that one off?
Running my mouth, network.
Hey, it man, bro, it's like the universe is so wide open, dog. Like everything, like I saw his face light up when I saw him look around that theater. He was like, I want to do this,
Yeah.
because he came to see I was in a play. He came to see a play that I was in, and he looked around that mug, he looking at that mug like, I think I want to use this instead, because we had another space in mind. But it's just like everything perfect, bro. I swear to God, like everything is leading to another thing. Every single thing that we've thought about or talked about, like from our brains into the world, like it's that type of manifestation. Like
Coincidence don't exist with this group of people, man. Like everything is manifested through just effort and consistency and resilience, man. Like everything is there ain't no such thing as coincidence. You bump into the people that you bump into for a reason, for a purpose, and it's up to you to decide how to capitalize on that and how to network and how to build the platform bigger, better, and stronger. You know what I'm saying? That's all up to you.
Right.
Yes.
So you scouted out Herre Stokes, you like the venue, you know what I mean? How many loops, jump ropes, and all that you had to go to get them to say?
It really wasn't a lot of loopholes I had to jump through. It was more of a waiting game type of thing. You know, I talked to somebody, I gotta wait for them to get back. And I gotta talk to somebody else, I gotta wait for them to get back. And then finally I got to the right person. I was like, bro, I got a movie. He said, you got a movie? I said, yes, I got a movie. He said, is it done? It's been done for like a year. He was like, so you want to premiere? And I was like, yes, I want to premiere. And all I had to send was a trailer and a website. He was like, I'm sold. Yeah, just tell me when y'all want it.
So you had to go through a couple different gatekeepers to get to the person that was going to say yes.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Perseverance, hard work.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dope movie, premiering November 3rd, Emerson Theater at Herre State College. That's some legendary shit right there, bro. Yeah. That's one of the original black colleges.
It's the only HBCU in St. Louis.
Oh, in St. Louis.
It's the only one. And if my recollection right, we're the first black produced casted movie to premiere at that.
Hey, get up. They break your records. That's just set records. I'm sorry.
So Efflictim, a different, unique name. You know what I mean? We understand the storyline and all that. What was the motivation behind the name?
Actually, one of the cast members, Cosmo Bay, he plays Detective Khan. I was talking to him. The original name for this movie was The Proposition, but it was just black. It didn't ring. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make people like want to see it. But I was struggling with the title of the movie, and he a deep guy like Darius is. You know, all of us are thinkers, but he go beyond that threshold as well. So I called him out of all people. He was like, man, give me 5 minutes. I think it was like a minute, 30 seconds. He called me back and said Efflictim. And when he said the word to me, it just rang in my head and echoed like Efflictim. I was like, bro, that's it. You are a genius. And then he told me what it means. It means to strike dead, kill, or destroy. And that's everything that's in this movie. All of that.
Man,
That's good.
okay. All right. I like the fact that everything that's in the movie is all summed up in one word. That's pretty powerful. A lot of famous, not saying you guys are not famous, but a lot of famous films do that. You know what I'm saying? You can read what the title is and then say, okay, this is pretty much what the movie's gonna be about.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's dope. And then went to school now. They didn't just jump off the mama's couch and be like, oh, we're gonna get a film and get something going. They went and studied and had a good story. I mean, 15K. take it down to the city. Yeah,
Yeah, we trying, man. And it's a real story. Like, I'm sure that's happened to somebody else in real life. Had to.
So with you three, Caressa, Cosmo, and Asia, how did you all meet and collectively decide to do this particular thing?
Well, I've known Ressa since high school, and I grew up with Asia. Asia Major, big shout out, Asia Major.
Asia Major.
Yeah.
Looking like old snap.
Yeah, check out Asia Major. Yeah, she pretty dope with the music too. She sang. So, but I've known her, man. That's fam. That's little sister, man.
I feel that.
And Ressa and Cosmo. I grew up with Cosmo too. So,
Oh, okay.
but I just happened to link up with these two on the movie.
Yeah, I'm the only one that auditioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're the only one that responded to a casting call.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta show up. You know what I'm saying?
Pay it off. So what you put the casting call on Facebook? Or?
Man, I put it everywhere
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I would have been there.
I didn't see it.
I put it everywhere I knew to put it at.
Yeah.
And I was the
Craigslist
only
and stuff
one.
like that?
Yeah, Craigslist, Facebook, I posted, Instagram, everywhere, man. Twitter.
So basically what I'm hearing is that, you know, you put it everywhere and all the doors is closed except for one person that God sent you. Which was Zach. They jump over cars and builds, you know, the stage and everything.
No such thing as coincidence, man.
Yeah, right.
And what's crazy is the fact that I watched the show originally because Zach was in it. Because we've known each other since high school.
Yeah.
So I'm just watching the show, just off the rip, just like, bro, Zach in the show. So I looked at it and I'm watching it. This is in like 2014. I saw this. I'm like, bro, I want to be in this show. I just said it out loud to myself and I didn't think anything of it. So it's like me and Zach did a play last year.
Yep.
We in the play, and then the weekend that play closed, he texts me. He's like, "You want to be in the show?" I'm like, "What show are you talking about? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Efflictim." I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to be in Efflictim." So, man, for real, then Nice hit me up. He was like, "Bro, like you want to be this character?" He didn't even say nothing about no audition. He just went off the word of Zach. He knew Zach and he trusted Zach well enough that I just came in and had a role. Right. And then it's like. With Ressa, I knew Ressa since like 2012 because we lived in the same building, so we had a relationship. So when I saw him, I'm like, "What are you doing here?" She's like, "I'm part of the cast." I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy." You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody has been connected or met each other at all these random times, and it's just like we all just have good relationships. Where it's like when we say somebody good, we just trust it.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
Together. It's all coming together.
Nothing was forced at all.
Man, that's what's up. That sounds like there's a lot of divine providence and some things coming together for y'all. That's dope.
So shot in St. Louis?
Yeah, everything.
Everything?
Yep, everything. Shot in St. Louis, produced by everybody in St. Louis. Soundtrack is all St. Louis. Actors and actresses all St. Louis. Everything, bro. Top to bottom.
Stantino, you know how I get a little excited. I'm feeling like the movie premiere gonna be November 3rd. Yeah. Everybody have like an after party. I think we might have to do some sponsoring or something. So here in a little while, the interview, people want to tune in and see what we're gonna have to do. Some merch is gonna be at the door. Y'all need to purchase to help put this film. In the black, not the red, the black.
In the black.
Black mean is financially strong and stable. So,
That's a very good idea, sir.
We definitely need to get behind this STL full force and show out. We can show out for all the other people that come through, like Lil Wayne, Lil Boosie, Summer Jam. We can actually come through and show out for Efflictim.
Appreciate it, for real. Hey, big shout out David Beckman too, man. He a big part of helping us out, with the promotion and moving the movie and getting people involved. Shout out David Beckman and Dynasty TV. Executive producer Monty Ball, director of photography DeSantis Cross. Just had a baby. Congratulations, Dad. Congratulations, man. Who am I forgetting? Everybody who has something to do with the movie, behind the scenes or on camera, man, big shout out to y'all. And Herre State University, big shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for this premiere. Love that, all love, man, all love.
November 11th, Efflictim the movie.
November 3rd.
Dang, I said 11th, didn't I?
Yeah.
November 3rd, man. November 3rd. Efflictim the movie.
Yeah, doors open at 7, show start at 8. We're gonna have that red carpet out from 7 to 8 o'clock. We're gonna have the food and the drinks out. man, show up, show out, come dressed to impress.
Rodney, is about to go in and eat and drink, talk to the customers and talk to the owner and the bartender.
Coming to the stage, y'all. I want you to put your hands together right now. Start clapping. Give it up for her. Give it up for her. I want you guys to make her feel real welcome. Put your hands together for Michelle. Hey! Thank you. It's important to have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? It's like critical time, so you can't afford to not be in a relationship with God. Amen. I love the church, the shingles. Y'all gotta forgive me because I ran out the house and I forgot to take my ADD medicine. So this could go a whole lot of different ways up here. The cart could get away from the horse, so I'm just letting you know up front. I got first thing on the menu that they need to do for us, for black folks, is we need a rib tip plate. I'm just saying. I think we need a rib tip plate on the menu at Starbucks. That would help us feel validated for what went on. Because it wasn't right. It wasn't right. There's a ticket for my friend. I'm going to just go on in. She was like, where you going? I was like, well, I'm going to try to. I thought we was going to do a game of one-on-one. He's like, where you going? I'm like, come on back. Nope. I need 21s. 19. Oh, the devil is alive. Oh, no. When y'all see big people out of breath, don't talk to us. Don't talk to us. Every person in here knows what it's like to go up a flight of steps. When you get to the top of the flight of steps, you be like, then you get a call. All right, where my married couples at? Where the married folks at? Make some noise. Now stop. Boo. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I fail to mention that I got my master's degree at Petty University? Sorry. Let me just insert this. Today's a day. Today's a good day to trust God.
That's right.
Amen. I'm just can I say that one more time. Today is a good day. Y'all say it with me. Y'all go. Thank you. Today is a good day to trust God. Thank you very much.
Wow, I'm a lucky man. She is the light of my life and as fine as a Georgia pine. Good God from Zion. She's truly been a blessing. So what am I afraid of? I mean, she's perfect in every way. I love her. Yeah, I need to do the right thing. I'm going to do the right thing. Yeah, it's time.
My man is fine. He even looks better in the morning. I love him so much. Although he's not perfect, I accept him for who he is, and I'll support him in every area. I'll be there for him till death do us part.
Excuse me? How do you know Chris?
You must be Deanna.
Hi, I'm Roz McCarthy, CEO founder of Minorities for Medical Marijuana. Minorities for Medical Marijuana is a nonprofit advocacy, outreach, and education organization based in Orlando, Florida. Our focus is making sure that minorities have an opportunity in the new legalization of marijuana throughout the country. We're in South Carolina, we're in Missouri, Illinois, New York, New Jersey, Texas, Arizona. Our organization was formed to make sure that individuals, people of color, people coming from communities of color have an opportunity to be able to participate in the legalization of cannabis in the United States.
If you're tired of wandering in the wilderness of obesity, God is ready to usher you into the promised land of healthy and fit for life. Eating as an Act of Worship Ministries is a nonprofit organization dedicated to teaching the biblical principles for maintaining a healthy body for the glory of God. Join our free 12-week course for both adults and children online via Periscope or at New Calvary Temple Kojic, located at 1120 Bishop Lindsay Avenue in North Little Rock, Arkansas. No registration fees or membership fees, just the purchase of the Eating as an Act of Worship workbook. So sign up today. To register, visit our website at www.eatingasanactofworshipministries.org and tune in to our Saturday morning radio show at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time on Studio W Buzz.